Hello, my friend. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. The Ballon d'Or ceremony 2021 is going to happen in few days or few hours depending on when you're gonna watch this video. So I was doing some research about the Ballon d'Or and the past, and then I ended up by watching a 5-year-old video from our friend from Football Daily. The link to the original video is going to be in the description down below. So go watch the original video because I am just doing the reaction. So back then, 5 years ago, we're gonna compare what they were saying with what is happening right now. So the video is about top 10 future Ballon d'Or winners. Let's see if they were right or wrong. Let's go.
10 players who could win the Ballon d'Or one day. 10. Anthony Martial. When it was revealed that Anthony Martial's transfer fee had a €10 million bonus if he won the Ballon d'Or, many people laughed. But a year on...
Hold on, just stop right there. Many people laughed at it. I think I'm gonna laugh at it too. Yeah, many people really laughed at Anthony Martial to get the Ballon d'Or. I don't know if they were really serious about all the bonuses that they included in the contract, but yeah, that was really funny.
The 20-year-old has proven himself an outstanding prospect, scoring 17 in all competitions, including 11 in the league. In fact, Martial scored or assisted more than 30% of United's goals in the Prem, in an attack stunted by an off-form Wayne Rooney and Louis van Gaal's risk-averse game plan. Surprisingly mature and comfortable as a centre-forward, the Frenchman was also a threat out wide, completing nearly 3 dribbles and creating more than one chance every game. With a new manager, Martial is sure to hold silverware soon, but time will tell whether he'll get his hands on the golden ball. 9.
Okay, so Anthony Martial, to be honest, I was one of those people who thought that he was going to take the world by storm. You know, I really believed that he was going to win the Ballon d'Or for some reason when he joined from Monaco. That because I watch a lot of French football, so probably my bias pushed me to believe that he was the next big thing. But right now, he can't even get in the first team at United. He's 24, 25 already, 25. So, yeah, I don't think that Ballon d'Or dream is going to happen anymore. Let's move on to the second player. Let's go.
9. Julian Brandt. Perhaps the lowest profile of all the names on our list, Leverkusen wideman Julian Brandt made good on his enormous potential this year, producing 9 goals and 3 assists in the Bundesliga and matching a 40-year-old record by scoring in 6 games on the bounce. Brandt scored or assisted every 136 minutes in the Bundesliga, close to Marco Reus, who managed it every 128 minutes. Just 20 years old, Brandt is over 6 foot and very quick, making him capable of overpowering fullbacks with his powerful running. He produced nearly 2 chances a game, making him Leverkusen's 3rd best creator, and with his first Germany call-up earlier this year, you can expect to hear a lot more of Julian Brandt. 8.
Okay, so Brandt is a very interesting one. I think now he's playing for Dortmund, right? And not really like the Ballon d'Or quality, but I kind of like the player. Back in the day when he was linked with every Premier League team, I was watching some highlight and I watched few games of Dortmund here and there. And he's doing good, but I'm not going to call him like the Ballon d'Or material. And that was like 5 years ago. So now it looks like he might not make it, but who knows?
8. Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling was rudely welcomed to the big time in 2015, as his huge €68 million transfer fee came with huge expectations. In his maiden season at Man City, his 11 goals in all competitions looked disappointing, but it made him the club's 4th highest scorer, while he added 10 assists.
Okay, so Raheem Sterling, when he moved from Liverpool to Man City, it was 50 million, was a big fee back then. And yeah, I think everybody thought that he was going to hit the ground running, which he did really, because he got better at Man City, scored a lot of goals and played in many different positions. But at the moment, by the time I'm recording this video, it looks like he's been having some hard time for the last couple years.
Assists too. That record means Sterling scored or created a goal every 141 minutes last year. By comparison, Harry Kane was praised for a great campaign after netting or assisting every 134 minutes from a much more advanced position. And with the former Liverpool man just 21 and able to play multiple positions, who would bet against Pep Guardiola?
Oh, wow. Time is really flying. I can't even believe that back then he was like 21 years old. Now he's 26. In my humble opinion, I don't think he's at this current moment Ballon d'Or material. But guess what? At 28, 29 or even 30, a player can hit his peak. So let's wait and see what's going to happen.
Moulding him into one of the world's deadliest wingers. 7. Renato Sanches. From Benfica reserve to European champion in one season, Renato Sanches has had a meteoric rise. The Lisbon native broke into the Benfica team in November 2015 and ended the year with a league and cup double, earning a €35 million move to Bayern Munich, which could rise to a dizzying €80 million.
Okay, so Renato Sanches is a very confusing one. When he moved to Bayern Munich, man, everybody thought that he was going to be the next big thing. But apparently he moved very quickly in a big team, and it didn't work out the way he wanted, because he ended up by moving to Swansea and never really reached his potential there. Right now, he's playing for Lille, and he's coming slowly and surely to the level really we know he can. So watch out.
However, Sanches started Euro 2016 on the bench before his energy and versatility made him indispensable to coach Fernando Santos. He played across the midfield as Portugal won their first international trophy, and he was recognised with the Young Player of the Tournament award. Sanches has been likened to Clarence Seedorf, but perhaps his best model might be his new teammate at Bayern, Arturo Vidal. And at just 18 years old, he could even eclipse the Chilean powerhouse. 6. Leroy Sane. Another pacey wide player, Leroy Sane is the latest star on the Schalke conveyor belt, which has brought us Julian Draxler and Max Meyer. But unlike Meyer, Sane is tall and strong, scoring 8 and assisting 6 in 23 league starts last season. Despite just turning 20, Sane is already contributing in a tough league, bringing him interest from Real.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, when he started, can you believe it? Back in the day when the video was made, he was like 20 years old. And wow, time is really flying very quickly. Since then, he moved to Man City, and then he was at Man City at least for 3 years, right? And then went back to Bayern Munich. But I think the injury that he had, like the ACL injury that took him for more than 6 months out, is one of the reasons why he hasn't really reached his potential. But 5 years later, he's still in the process.
Real Madrid, Man City and Bayern Munich. And his dribbling in particular has caught the eye, with the young German completing around 3.6 take-ons a game, about the same as Chelsea's Eden Hazard. A junior member of Germany's Euro 2016 squad, no doubt Sane will be a major player in the nation's attempt at a second consecutive World Cup win in 2018. 5. Kingsley Coman. Barely 20 years old, Frenchman Kingsley.
Okay, so let me comment on my country boy here, Coman, from the PSG Academy, and then he went to Juventus and then Bayern Munich. All I can say is the injuries kind of put him away for a long time, and that is the only reason why he hasn't really been in the conversation of the Ballon d'Or. Let's go.
Coman has already turned out for PSG, Juventus and Bayern Munich and has 4 league titles to his name. That's more than Zinedine Zidane managed in his whole playing career. Lightning quick and unintimidated by the big stage, Coman picked up 4 goals and 6 assists in 20 league starts last year, including creating 3 goals in 1 game against Werder Bremen. And he excelled in the Champions League against his old club Juve. Coming on with Bayern 2-0 down, Coman scored 1 and assisted another as the Germans roared back to win 4-2. And with Robben now 32 and Ribery 33, Coman and Douglas Costa look like tailor-made replacements.
Okay, so all I can say about my boy here, Coman, is that still have time. If he can stay fit, everything's still possible for Kingsley Coman.
4. Ousmane Dembele. Another unknown name before the 2015-16 season, Ousmane Dembele broke onto the scene with Rennes, rapidly gaining a reputation as an exceptional dribbler. The Frenchman managed an unbelievable 5 successful take-ons a match last year, the best number in Europe and far above Neymar on 4.2. The attacker scored 12 and made another 5 in 22 Ligue 1 games, and was scouted by Real Madrid and Barcelona before joining Dortmund for €15 million, where he immediately impressed with a mazy run and finish against Man United in pre-season. With Dortmund's tradition of trusting in youth, Dembele made a wise choice of club, and he could yet be the first Bundesliga player to win the Ballon d'Or since Matthias Sammer, also of Dortmund, in 1996.
Okay, so Ousmane Dembele, what I can say is he's not disciplined and he got a lot of injuries. That is the problem. And that also tells you that Messi and Ronaldo been dominating this conversation for years, because since then, 5 years later, and we only had like in between, it was like Modric 1 season, right? And then the rest is just like Messi and Ronaldo. Wow. So it's a long way to go, and it doesn't mean that if you are a good player, you have talent, that you're gonna win it easily, especially in this moment of Cristiano Ronaldo and Leo Messi. Let's go.
3. Paulo Dybala. Picked up from Palermo for €32 million, Dybala looks like a bargain after just 1 season at Juventus. The tiny Argentinian scored 19 and assisted 9 in his first year with the Bianconeri, making him the second most productive player in Serie A after Higuain, with a goal or assist every 88 minutes. Dybala's creativity was truly exceptional as he played off Mario Mandzukic, registering 2.4 key passes a game above Lionel Messi and Henrik Mkhitaryan. And despite eligibility for Poland and Italy, Dybala chose to represent Argentina, winning 3 caps so far. Now lining up alongside Higuain for Juve, Dybala will have to adapt to a different style of play. But if the
Okay, look at how young he looked back then, like 5 years ago. Wow. Dybala is another confusing one, because many managers like don't trust him to be the number 1. Sarri ball, and also Pirlo. He been in and out the team, a lot of injuries and viruses and all kind of illnesses. So I don't know, man. For me, I don't see him as a Ballon d'Or material, but back then he was really promising.
The 22-year-old's form continues, Argentina fans may feel a little better about Messi approaching 30. 2. Paul Pogba. From ignored reserve to promising prospect to possibly the world's most expensive player, Paul Pogba has made himself a household name during his 4 years with Juventus. The 23-year-old joined the club after failing to break through at Man United, learning his trade from Pirlo and Vidal and winning 4 Serie A titles. The lanky Frenchman put up 8 goals and 12 assists in 2015-16's league campaign, and he helped out defensively too, with 3.5 tackles and interceptions per game. While comparisons to Yaya Toure are a little simplistic, Pogba's versatility is reminiscent of the Ivorian, with a play.
Okay, guys, so Yaya Toure, the young Yaya Toure, this is why I don't like people who compare players, because they are different. But Paul Pogba, since he moved from Juventus to go back to Man United, he's not the same player. He's just like a tournament player. He's not distracted in tournament. That's why he won the World Cup, and he's very good with French national team. But when it comes to the league, it's too long for him to stay focused. But also you have to recognize that he's been suffering with a lot of injuries. At the moment, he's 27, 28. Well, that is, getting to the age, man. if you have to win it, you have to do it in the next coming couple of years, right?
Players similarly adept in both defence and attack. He narrowly missed out on a Euro 2016 win, but with countrymen Michel Platini and Zinedine Zidane picking up the Ballon d'Or after major tournament triumphs, World Cup 2018 could be France and Pogba's big chance.
Oh yeah, they were right on this one. Let me just give them some credit, because they talked about the World Cup 2018, that could be the season for Pogba to win it, and he did. So yeah, credit to you, our brothers from Football Daily.
World Cup 2018 could be France and Pogba's big chance. 1. Neymar. After only 3 years at Barcelona, we already take Neymar for granted. The Brazilian is arguably the world's third best player, and last year scored 24 and assisted 12 in his 34 La Liga appearances. Once derided as a YouTube show pony, Neymar is now truly elite, creating more than 2.5 chances a game and running Barca's attack when Messi has been injured. He even dragged a mediocre Brazil to a World Cup semi and looks certain to break every Seleção record, with 46 goals in 70 games at the age of 24.
Okay guys, so Neymar is really the one that hurt even the most, because he was there, man, the third best player after the two GOAT, Ronaldo and Messi, and he was everything that you want from a player. And then he moved to PSG. At PSG, he been often injured. He been out of the field more than he been on the field. So even now, by the time I am recording this video, he just got another bad injury that could take him up to 3 months out of the team. Wow. 28, almost 29. I don't really think that with his current form and the injuries that he's having, he's gonna win it again. This is the new generation of talent coming.
Mediocre Brazil to a World Cup semi and looks certain to break every Seleção record, with 46 goals in 70 games at the age of 24. With Ronaldo now 31 and Messi 29, Neymar's time is fast approaching, and with the Brazilian yet to reach his peak, it's not a question of whether Neymar will win the Ballon d'Or, but more a question of when. And
okay, so they said back then that it was a question of when and not if. Wow, how things can change very quickly in football. They said that Ronaldo and Messi were finished and his time was approaching. Since then, he never won it. And yeah, this is something that will hurt many people. But the time is running for him. He's 29, and I don't know.
Finally, we had to give a few shout-outs to some players we simply couldn't find space for. Romelu Lukaku, Julian Weigl, Bernardo Silva, Dele Alli, Yuri Tielemans and Ruben Neves all look sure to be...
Okay, guys, so they gave some special mention to Romelu Lukaku, as you can tell here, and Tielemans and all that, but it doesn't look like they are making it. Lukaku needs to work very hard. He's 28, almost 29 now. So the new generation, can you imagine, like 5 years ago, nobody even knew who Haaland and Mbappe were. Wow. But now, if you look at the situation and you ask everybody who got the chance to win the Ballon d'Or, it's going to be Mbappe and also Erling Haaland. Okay, people, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, the link is going to be in the description down below, so you can go and watch the original video from our friend at Football Daily. Let me know if you like this kind of reaction videos, and I will start making them often. God bless you, and I will see you next time.